You have a lot of poets who write, and they write about their personal experiences, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. However, he's a brother that tends to write on things that kind of are universal, kind of speak to the masses. So without beleaguering the point, I want to bring to the stage next my brother Ja XL.
Peace, everybody. He lied about me. I'm not that brother. I just write from my heart. So I'm the host of Neo Saturday Nights at Sweet Epiphany.
Yes.
Every Saturday from 9:30 to 2 a.m. $5 to get into if you want to come over there. If you would like to come there and have a mature time, because I attract a mature audience, please come and also support Sweet Epiphany on every other night besides my night also. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so what I will do is I'll do something out of my new book.
All right. How many books again?
The new book is 15. The first book is 10, and this is called Jaiism's Volume 2, the Variety Volume. And it's called the Variety Volume because I speak on everything from religion to sexuality and everything in between. I will be speaking on something in between.
Okay.
And this has to do with, in reference to what's been going on in the news, one of the popular things that's been going on in the news, which is Kwame. So this one is called Heroes Part 2, the Kwame Chronicle. I don't memorize it yet. I will in about 2 weeks. Justice is just this: a covenant when convenient. For celebrities or those that carry that prominence, for the most part, is lenient. To see this, it doesn't take a genius. The law and legal system tend to favor those with status, which is why it astounds them and regular folk when they get punished for their transgressions. Truth speak, they deserve it. Just think, if it were an average Joe, they would get thrown under the prison establishment, as opposed to getting the old slap on the wrist treatment. People don't want to hear this. They would rather blame the media or the white man for crucifying public figures. He's black and he don't deserve it. But reality is he made his own choices, chose to listen to negative voices, be influenced by skirts and Rolls Royces. But Kwame was a victim. No, Kwame was an idiot. But Kwame is intelligent. Yeah, and Kwame's also selfish, along with possessing idiotic intelligence. No matter how much he was looked up to and respected, Kwame doing what Kwame wanted while living in a glass house means Kwame was stupid and the opinion of outsiders were neglected. Carrying oneself in that way, a downfall should be expected. And they should go after him like they would do one of us if it was us who did the wrongs he committed. People, here's the lessons. Don't let an ego trip prohibit your elevation. Don't let satisfying your flesh stagnate your progression. And please, don't let greed supersede your blessings. The new poem is fairly new. It's like a week and a half old. Me and Untitled, we had a feature, and I did it at the feature. These two ladies right here heard it before.
It was great.
I don't think anybody. Well, maybe Light heard it. It's called Relationship, and it has nothing to do except for a man and a woman in an argument, and it's time to go. So this is Relationship to Art. I remember whispers in the morning that started sexual ethics off. Feeling her lips on mine was like tasting chocolate bars, rich and sweet. Put me in the mind of kissing lakes of Nestle. But that dream is over. See what creative writing can lullaby? Beautiful thoughts worded. Poetic reminiscences that'll rock you to sleep. Then place you on the edge of an ecstatic dream that will leave you teetering on a nightmarish steep. We both played a fool when our lips sparked candlelight. That's false flame flickering. Like seeing a vision of water in the middle of a desert oasis rendering. What we had couldn't be sustained. and a hope and a prayer was what our relationship was fed. Our love was in sex, but eventually we had to get out of bed. But when we made bliss, we thought every moment would be this way, especially when we gave each other our physical gifts. In the prime time hour, when we came together, we thought every moment would be this way. Too bad our relationship isn't wordplay. That way, I could scribe sunshine into our rainy days. Relationship trials and tribulations, I would simply poetically pen away. Degrading names that would become epithets of beauty. Arguments that become love expressions that are adoring. I would write away monotony. Compose from existence anything that's boring. Love you unconditionally through poems, but that's unrealistic. Why are male-female relationships so complicated, so suffocating, asthmatic, and debilitating? Too much suffering, too much laboring, going into a relationship that's giving less joy but more hurting. I just want to breathe again. Exhale broken wings so that I can fly on the sky of more and love again. I want to not debate over things not relevant. I want to get back to making our union infinite. Concentrate on things that are important, like the love stock that was placed in our relationship, so that I can cash in on my wife's investment, the ultimate relationship fulfillment, marriage. But that fantasy was killed softly, abruptly. The relationship became poisonous. Suddenly, our communication became acidic. Cyanide was laced in every line. Expressed thoughts were viewed like a cynic. I love you, but is our relationship worth the struggle? Or are we struggling to hold on to a relationship that will eventually succumb to our current troubles? Baby, don't go. Then again, leave if you have to. I would rather see you happier in a relationship outside of us than to be unhappy in one with you. And sometimes our lustful tendencies overrule. I want you. You want me too. So at times we tend to think sexual sessions will help to eliminate our relationship issues. But that's a solution to satisfaction that's superficial. Physical is meaningless without the mental. And of you, I'm too respectful, and you're too beautiful. That's why for simply pleasure, I can never use you. Truth speak, if I can only possess your body, then I don't want you at all if I can't have you in full. Our waters ran dry. There's nothing left to sustain us, and to one another we're no longer beneficial, and we now cry rivers. But just know I never purposely meant to hurt you. So swiping tears, wiping eyes, and learning from love lost is the only thing left to do. Thank you.